What's something that you're embarrassed to have in your Google search history? Acronyms commonly used in my job. I have a bad memory. Edit. Thanks for the upvoted and replies. I'm glad I'm not the only one. R/programmer humor in a nutshell. I've worked with Python for years and sometimes I need to search the correct syntax of A for cycle. Reddit link. I'm having the same issue now with wireless access points, WAPs. Bring a bucket and a mop for this wireless access point. Plug it up now, signal strong. Wi-Fi range getting extra long. Someone contact Weird Al and make this happen. Search, Python property decorator. Result, Python lawn ornaments. Search, Python loop. Result, did you mean Ouroboros? Search, kill parent with child. Result, FBI. Man kills site, die.net looks suspicious but actually yields a very legit answer. How many times I've had to Google child enemas. My son has a colon condition, but man it would be awkward explaining it all. A good number of the things I've had to Google related to my kid are things I feel certain will land me in jail. I always try to be super clear with my search terms just in case the cops ever get a hold of my laptop for some reason. For example, is it normal for my baby to play with her vagina instead of baby playing with vagina, or my daughter has bumps on her anus, what could it be instead of baby bumpy butthole? Baby bumpy butthole, holy crap, I laughed too hard at that. Band name. Called it. That's smart of you. The police don't need to get a hold of your laptop to see what you're searching. Our government, assuming you are in the US, knows basically everything you do online, and it's rather easy to join watch lists on accident. Haha, pretty sure I'm one from my writer Googlings. Same. I'm writing a war story, so I've been researching a lot of ideologies such as fascism and communism, successful government overthrows, timeline of nuclear weapons development, etc. I mean, you explained it good enough for me right there. Plot twist, the colon problem is grammatical in nature. I'm so sorry for the other person's kid, but this made me laugh so much, thank you. Mom, I don't know when to use colons correctly. Don't worry, son, an enema will fix that for you. Wait, what? Edit, I originally had what? As a reference to but, so people missed the joke, so I edited it. YouTube link. Web link. He want into a comma. I'm sorry, but I'm laughing so hard at this one. What does insert word mean? I always feel old when I Google something like what does no cap mean? If it makes you feel better, I'm 22 and I just learnt what cap means. What does cap mean? Not lying, apparently. Like, I'm not joking, straight up, or, I guess, no crap. I had to Google it. Edit, that's no cap. Cap is just lie. Apparently I'm old. Never heard this. I'm part of the new generation and even I don't get it. I learned about it not long ago. Same, I'm like a mid-teen and I also don't know it. I'm 26 and I need all these words explained to me by my younger coworkers. The 25-year-old is just as lost as I am. Don't. I have a great vocabulary and do that all the time, though usually my search is to find insert word. It's how you grow. All too often someone uses a common word in a way that gives me pause, and it makes me realize that I don't actually know the definition. Usually I've skated by on context clues. We don't have school vocab lessons anymore as an adult, that's basically how you learn new words anymore. I used to repeatedly search sharks with braces to the point where it automatically recommended it when I started typing S in the search bar. Were you anxiously awaiting more sharks with braces content to arrive? Or just like to periodically review existing sharks with braces? A little bit of both, I guess. There was this one particular picture I would send to my friends on a weekly basis just to annoy them. Please link, I got to do it at least once in life. Here. Web link. Does your child have shark teeth? Ah. Here you go. Web link. Were beaver fish in the Middle Ages? Sounds profoundly stupid, but there's a reason. The monks started classifying all kinds of animals as fish so they could bend Lent rules and eat meat. Beaver were fish. To give them some credit. The modern classification was only developed by Carl Linnaeus in the 18th century. I had to Google that, also had to Google his name in English. So, our modern definition of mammal didn't exist and any animal from the water was a fish. Hence, shellfish. They may think they're being clever, but God knows what they're up to. Eating the damnation will lead them to eternal damnation. For a little while I was really confused about were beaver fish. Calculator history. What's 6 by 6? 327, right? How to spell simple words like penguin so that I don't look like an idiot to my 6-year-old who I'm homeschooling in lockdown. For some reason my dad refused to attempt to spell the word penguin while I was growing up. He always told me to use the dictionary, to which I would respond that I couldn't because I didn't know how to spell it to look it up. I have no idea why I needed to spell penguin so often, but I can tell you we had that exact conversation at least 5 times. I finally figured out that I need to ask Dad for math help and Mom for spelling help. I just used the term ice crow until Mom stepped in. Edit. Wow, this blew up, y'all. I was just trying to keep it simple. Stupid. I'm glad you guys thought Kid Me was so funny. Oh my god, Ice Crow, are you joking? That's amazing. Ice Crow. You're the one who's going to save this world from destruction. Penguin, 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 penguin. Bendy Snatch Cumberbund has entered the chat. Broccoli cluster of. Yeah, I did the same with yogurt because it didn't look right when I wrote it down. Yogurt in the UK, maybe that's why it looks weird? If you aren't spelling it yogurt, what's even the point? Yugagethered. Fanfiction. I know not all fanfiction is not suitable for work, but still probably wouldn't want to search that at work. If my boss and co-workers can't handle the purity of Harry's relationship with the giant squid, they can go get splinched. There's really no better love story. I've been reading so much Mandalorian fanfic, I'd be so embarrassed if my husband or my friends ever found out, lol. I'm pretty sure a lot of people can relate to this one, laughing my butt off. I swear, Dad, it's not fanfictions. I was watching porn. Honestly, I'd rather hide my history with fanfiction than my porn addiction. When I worked a mental health related job, I was always Googling things like sexual abuse of children, suicidal ideation, self-harm, as well as many commonly used psychotropic meds and common street drugs. All work-related searches. Yup, my work history is pretty depressing. I work in a school, so I also have to Google teen slang sometimes, though generally I just ask them. It's funny to think about a teacher searching up the word simp laughing out loud. Oh god, I'm not even a Zoomer, but I just genuinely laughed a bit at the thought of how many teachers out there have probably stick-bugged themselves. Crap, I'm a younger millennial and now have to Google what stick-bugging is. Edit. Somebody stick-bug me please so I can see the video, smiley face. I've seen better ones, but I found this real quick. Also r/get stick-bugged, YouTube link. Reddit link. I'm a social worker. Once I Googled so many topics revolving about suicide and depression that Google notified me about possible helplines in my area. I got a call from my son's school a month back. He Googled some combination of suicide, paramedics, and police. This was for an assignment in social studies, which was to write an essay about how first responders help in a community. I'm glad they called, but they dragged out telling me, "We are calling because something your son did on his school computer. We are all at the house. We can see everything he searches. He's 15, and has some developmental issues. We want you to put him on speaker so we can all discuss what he did." Luckily it was all straightened out quick, but the look on both of our faces while they were building up the courage to bring suicide up. It is not an easy topic to bring up, probably would have been easier if its search term were sexual. always typing in Wednesday, just to make sure I spell it right. I've started saying Wednesday in my head when spelling it so I could finally stop Googling it. Edit. I really love how everyone also does this. BEA beautiful. I remember in the days of Napster, there was a song called You're Gorgeous and I wanted to download it but I couldn't figure out the spelling. Finally got it after about 1,000 tries and played it. The opening of the song literally has him spell the word out. Web link. Connect I cut. Virgin I wait. And tomorrow. Along the same lines, my mom taught me as a kid to get her, even though I know how to spell it without saying it, I can't spell together without saying that in my head. Also works for February Ruari. February Brewery checking in. Wednesday? 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 That can't be right. It's like Wednesday. Oh, it is Wednesday. What? Assassin when trying to remember how many S's. Words that my friends use, it makes me feel stupid if I don't know what a word means when they use it. That's how you'll be smart. Growth mindset. The man who asks a question is a fool for a minute, the man who does not ask is a fool for life. I mean, asking a search engine is just introvert-friendly asking. The amount of times I've had to look up the boiling time for hard-boiled eggs is pretty embarrassing. Edit. A full day later and I'm still being bombarded with people telling me how to cook eggs. What have I done? Thanks for all the awards though. I feel that, I look up time and attempt to bake chicken every time just to be sure. Me the temp that chicken needs to reach to be safe. Fortunately for me, my meat thermometer came with a cover. On the cover is temps for beef, rare, med, well, chicken, pork, veal. I know it is beef, but they separately added it, which is super handy. The flaw in the design is the thermometer reads low, so more often than not, if my food is almost to temp, and I rest it, it will be overcooked and dry. But I won't replace the thermometer, because I need the guide. I just subtract 5 to 10 degrees from the reading, and or cook a sacrificial slab of flesh that I can cut open to check. Did you know that you can calibrate most meat thermometers? There's usually a nut on the back of the face that you can twist. Put the thermometer of ice water. It should read 32 degrees. Turn the hand and adjust it accordingly. I never knew this. Thank you for the pro tip. I have one like that. But it's so horribly designed that I get confused every time I use it. You know how most thermometers have a hand like a clock? Mine has that, but it's identical in length on both sides. Imagine if you looked at a clock and it simultaneously said 10 o'clock and 10:30. The difference is, one side has like a dip in the end. But which end points to the temp? I always have to Google how many teaspoons in a tablespoon. The answer is always 3, but I never remember it. Be honest with me, did you need to look it up for this comment? Me, too. I've asked Google so many times how long to boil an egg, I'm surprised she's not replying seriously. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to be the first to know about Red Rabbit Reader's new videos. If you like our videos, please like them on YouTube and share them with your friends. We welcome your comments below. Press to start another of our videos.